guys, so I am back and I'm here with another get ready with me video. Since you guys did go ahead and let me know that you do enjoy these videos and I should keep making them, so that's what I'm doing today. And since you guys enjoyed the last video, I decided to do another video, this time with the Lorac Unzipped Original Palette. And how do you say that? Lorac? 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 Lorac. Every time I say it, I think I'm gonna bite my tongue. Lorac. So the original palette has more pinky, rosy hues. So if you're more into cool tone shades, then this would be the one to get. And then let me grab the other one. The gold obviously is gold. It has more golden warm tones. So it's still a similar theme, like the layout, the color, the shades are still similar, only one is more golden and one is more pink. And I did pretty much the same look, well, a similar look. Just focus, just bear with me. It is a similar look, but I did a pop of color on the lower lash line. But it's a little bit more subdued because it's not as bright yellow gold, it's more of a pinky gold or a rose gold. So if you want to see how I did this look, definitely stay tuned. And again, if you do want me to keep doing these videos, just hit the thumbs up button and keep watching and subscribing and supporting and all that. Yeah, anyway, here's an up close of the look that we are going for. So if you guys do want to see this look, then stay tuned for the tutorial. And I did include, again, shots of my outfit without the gratuitous panty shot. I know I totally flashed you guys in the last video and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even see that. I should cut that out. But they were clean and they were boy shorts, so it's okay. We're all growing here. It is okay. It is okay. So stay tuned. I'll talk to you soon. Don't I look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed? Good morning. Let's wake this face up. So I'm going to start out with my eyeshadow primer. This is the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I'm going to apply that all over my lids. And I'm also going to apply a little bit of this into my eyebrows to act as a primer for my brow products. So I'm going to work that through my brows using my fingers and my trusty old toothbrush. And then I'm grabbing my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is in the shade Dark Brown. And I'm just going to fill in my brows. I think by now you guys know the routine. Fill in and outline my brows with the pencil. And then use my eyeshadow powder just to fill in any sparse areas. Then I'm going to grab my concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Caramel. And I'm going to apply that beneath my brows to clean up the shape as well as add a highlight under my brows. And I'm going to blend that in using my Anastasia number, is it 16 or 18 concealer brush. Blend that downwards just to create a sharp shape to the underside of my brows and give me, again, a simple highlight under my brows. I'm going to buff that in using my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, just to make sure we have a seamless blend downwards onto the lid area. Then for my eyeshadow base, I'm grabbing my Rimmel Scandalized eyeshadow pencil. This is in the shade Trespassing Taupe. And this has fast become one of my favorite eyeshadow bases for any kind of look really, but mainly for neutral looks. And I'm just going to blend that out again using the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Then as usual, I'm going to grab my transition shade. This is Always Sunny Pro Longwear eyeshadow from MAC and a number 119 all over shadow brush from IT Cosmetics for Ulta, and just buff that into my crease and brow bone area. And this is going to help our eyeshadows blend a little bit more effortlessly and seamlessly when we apply our eyeshadows on the lid. And then I'm grabbing my Lorac Unzipped Original Palette and the shade Unconditional, which is just a rosy nude shade, and I'm going to apply that using the same brush on the outer lid and outer V area, just building up dimensions slowly to create a simple neutral smoky, like daytime smoky look. Now I'm grabbing the shade Unspoken, which is more of a neutral brown. It's not too rosy anymore, it's not too pinky, and again, just applying it with the same brush in the same area, building up dimension as we go. And then I have this color switch product here where you rub your brush against it and it's supposed to remove the eyeshadow. So let's try it out. I'm just gonna blend out the edges of the color because you know I always wipe off the excess off my brush. Now I'm going in with the shade Unattainable, which is a shimmery, rosy, like a rose gold shade. I'm grabbing my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and my Real Techniques Deluxe, no, this is the Bold Meta number 200 brush. Wet the brush and grab the eyeshadow and apply it over the lid. Again, you get that really metallic golden shade on the lid. It's gorgeous, and this one is more of a rose gold, so it's not as intense as the Lorac Unzipped Gold Palette where you have just intense yellow gold. Again, going back to this color switch, so let's see if this guy works. I'm testing it out. I'll update you guys and let you know how I feel about it. And just go around the edges of the eyeshadow just to blend it out, blend out the edges. And so far, it looks like it works pretty decently. It's better than having a towel get messy all the time. I'm grabbing the shade Unreal on my Kat Von D eyeshadow brush and just popping that on the inner tear duct area. This one is kind of a peachy gold, and it's great for highlighting the inner tear duct. If you're into like rosy gold shades, this is a great palette to pick up. I'm going in with the shade, let's see, Unbridled on a blending brush and applying that to the outer crease. This one is a matte kind of cranberry brown shade. It's more cranberry than brown, but it's like a neutral shade, and I'm using that in the outer crease and outer lid area. And this is going to give or look more of a cranberry smoky appeal to it. It's not really smoky, it's more of like daytime wearable smoky. And I really love how these shades blend out. They blend out really well. I'm grabbing that all over shadow brush again from IT Cosmetics. I find this brush to be so great at blending out colors in the crease. Love, love, love this brush. Recommend it if you have trouble blending out colors in your brow bone and crease area. Now I'm going in with the darker shade. This one is Untamed. This one has more brown to it, and it also has a bit of shimmer. And I'm going into the outer V area now with the same blend-in brush that we had before and just building up the socket area, just kind of creating a more 3D effect to my eye. So I'm creating like a deepening effect to my socket. And again, go back with that IT Cosmetics brush and blend out the edges. Now I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Primer Water again, but this time I'm going to spritz it all over my face before we finish up the eyes and pat it in to make sure that it dries. This is just going to add some moisture to my skin as well as prep the skin for foundation. And for my primer, I'm using the Makeup Forever Step 1 Primer. This is the smoothing version. Love this for my oily skin. Applying that in my oily areas, my T-zone, and blending it in with my OMG foundation brush from IT Cosmetics again for ULTA. Blending that all over my skin, over my nose, making sure I get into my troublesome spots where I get really greasy. Now I'm going in with the Fit Me Concealer from Maybelline. This is shade number 30, which is a cafe shade. Again, a great drugstore find, great concealer, just for light coverage, not heavy duty. I'm applying that under my eyes, then blending it in with my Stila number 33 brush. Just blending it downwards onto my cheeks and around the eye area just to brighten up that area and conceal my dark circles. Then going back to the eyes, I'm going to grab my Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara from L'Oreal, and I'm going to apply that to my upper lashes. This again is a great drugstore find. I love this mascara. It's my favorite from the drugstore. Gives great volume. It's nice and rich in black. And then I'm going back to the palette and I'm grabbing the shade Undercover, and I'm going to apply that under my brows with my MAC 252 large shader brush. And I'm just popping that on the highest point of my brow and blending it downwards. It's a kind of a vanilla shade. It has a little bit of shimmer, so it's not completely flat. And I'm just going to blend that in because we don't want it to be too harsh, because colors like this can look very harsh on the brow bone area, so make sure you blend really well. Now I'm going in with my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and I'm going to apply that to my brows just to set the brow hairs in place, because my brows have been acting up and the hairs, like, they want to do their own thing and just go all over the place. So I have to set them in place with a brow gel. Now I'm grabbing my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in the shade 330 Toffee. And I think this is my Zoeva foundation brush, yes. And I'm just going to buff that all over my skin. Love this foundation. I did a review. I will link it below. It's a nice glowy finish for oily skin. So it works for oily skin. It doesn't set completely matte. It's just a nice overall finish for the skin. Then I'm grabbing my Fashion Fair foundation stick, and this is the shade Nutmeg, and I'm just going to use this to contour my nose. This has always been my favorite cream product to use for contouring. I'm just applying that to my nose area and the hollows of my cheeks for some dimension, and blending that out with my Zoeva 110 Face Shape brush. This is a smaller version of the foundation brush that I use, and I'm just going to blend in the product so there are no harsh lines left behind, because nothing irks me more than seeing contour stripes on people's faces. I'm like, where is the blending? What happened to your blending hand? And again, using that color switch brush just to wipe off the excess product. Now I'm going in with my Shea Moisture Concealer. This is in Why May Babe Porcelain, and I'm just applying that down the bridge of my nose and a little bit in where that accent came from, don't ask me. Just applying that in the forehead and nose area, blending it in with that same brush. Then I'm just going to use my finger just to pat the product in. I find that my finger works a little bit better on my nose area. Then go back in with the brush and make sure everything blends seamlessly together. Going in now with my Too Faced eyeliner. This is turquoise. Just applying it on the bottom lash line. And then I'm going to grab my 242 brush from MAC and just blend out the edges of that shade so it's not too harsh. You can use any color on this lower lash line. Any color that you like. Purple, green, gold even would work well. Even like a brown or a cranberry shade. I'm just using blue because I love blue tealy shades on my eyes because it really makes my brown eyes pop. Now I'm going in with the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Long name for mascara, but it is great for lower lashes. This is one of those products, hyped up products, that I would definitely recommend. Again, I love the brush, love the formula. I'm going to keep this brush anyway and use it with a different mascara. And then since this is a get ready with me video, I thought I'd include where I clean up any little smudges that may be on my lower lash line. Now go ahead and blot my skin with some tissue, just to sap up some of the excess oil off my skin so it doesn't get clumpy when I apply powder, which is my Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation Powder. And I'm just buffing that over my skin using my IT Cosmetics LBD Bronzer brush from the Luxe collection. Press and roll the product in. This will really set the foundation and really make it stay in place all day. Then for my lower waterline, I'm grabbing my 24/7 Glide On Pencil from Urban Decay in the shade Perversion. It's just a rich, matte, creamy black. Love this eyeliner for my lower waterline. It stays in place relatively well. And then I'm going in with my lashes, which are Erotica from Beauty Sense. These are great, just hair store or salon lashes. They're like $2. They work really well. They're really pretty. And for my blush, I'm using my Mood Exposure Blush, which is just a neutral blush on my skin. This is from Hourglass. And I'm just popping that on my skin using my Zoeva blush brush. And for my lips, I'm going in with Buttercream Lipstick from Bite Beauty. This is in the shade Caramel. Just working that over my lips. Again, I think it's a little bit too light, but we're going to make it work by popping on my Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine Lip Lacquer in the shade Love Drunk. This is 320. And this is just a neutral shade. I'm smelling it because it smells a little pepperminty. And as you can see, it just tones down the death look of that lipstick. And here go the eyes, completely done. Again, similar to the last look I did, but I absolutely love it. This is more of a rosy gold look now versus a yellow gold. And the pop of color is really fun. And here are the lips. Again, it's just a simple nude lip. And that will complete the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I really enjoyed putting it together. Again, I love these neutral looks for work and daytime, and I think they're very friendly for beginners. So hopefully you enjoyed. And let's take a look at the outfit of the day. I am wearing a black and white checkered print blouse. It has large flowy sleeves, and I have tucked that into my skirt. And I've accented that with a BB black and gold belt. And I have a black and gold necklace on as well. And as you can see, I love flowy skirts. This is a midi length. And I love this for the summertime because it keeps me cool and airy and it's perfect for work. And on my feet, I am wearing my BCBG Max Osria ankle flats. These are gold and platinum and black. They're perfect for this outfit because they just go well. And that's it. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed the Get Ready With Me video again, and as usual I'll leave a full list of the products used down below in the description box, as well as links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook page where you can follow me along. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye!